Just then you heard two back-to-back classics made perfectly for mowing the lawn. I don't know if they had that in mind, but if you're ever mowing the lawn, you got to listen to The Last Shadow Puppets, apparently. Dracula Teeth into the title track, everything you've come to expect. Beautiful music. Right now, we're going to throw it back to March, where Tom talked about the Willy Wagtail that was visiting as his father passed, as his best mate passed, the Willy Wagtail. Zach Mainwaring.
Yes.
His father passed away. He had a similar experience.
Really?
And I forgot about it in the DMs. Sorry, Zach. He wrote in, writes to TB. TB, after listening to the latest video of the Jitty Jitty, if you're unfamiliar, so you probably need some context. We have a reel of Tom speaking about an experience he had with Willy Wagtails when his best mate and his father died. And the Willy Wagtail is like the messenger of death in Noongar culture. And he had these experiences where this bird was playing with him. And it was a beautiful video we put online, and a lot of people related to it. And one of those was Zach. So TB, after listening to the latest video, I just thought I would reach out and share, as a similar thing happened to our family. After Dad passed away, we always had birds, especially Willy Wagtails, flying into our house. They would just sit there on top of the TV, on the couch, on the kitchen bench, and would not leave. We found it so strange as it happened on the regular. It then moved to a kookaburra, always just chirping outside and always at the most fitting of times. Still to this day, I have weird encounters with kookaburras. The other day, I was kicking a few set shots and a kooka just sat on top of the goalpost the whole time I was kicking. I always think it's the old man trying to send a message and just keep an eye out. Anyway, apologies for the random message. Never apologise for messaging us. Just thought it was kind of cool. And it was a happening to someone else, and someone had a close story to my one. Hope the move to Melbourne is treating you well, and the family also. Man, that's insane.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that video, I've shared that video so many times, the one that we put up of TB.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's PTA.listen, right, on Instagram. Go have a look.
You are the ever professional, because I've not mentioned it.
How to go find it.
Oh, I'm so bad at this job sometimes.
PTA.listen.
At PTA.listen, man.
Yeah.
If you want to see this video.
Is it pinned? It might be one of the pinned videos.
It's the pinned video. It's got like 1.2 million on TikTok.
Yeah.
I got to start posting on TikTok more, man.
There was a couple of artists, John Butler Trio, I think.
John Butler got in touch. Well, not in touch, just passed a comment. Dan Sultan as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people
Really cool.
related to this thing, and it just did massive numbers. We gained 1,000 followers overnight from it. And I'm not like, looking at it from like a business point of view, be like, hey, Tom's suffering has brought us, a bigger reach. But it's crazy how many people related to it.
Absolutely.
We released, Zach, thank you for writing in, and to those that also have similar stories or just want to share anything, keep writing in. If it doesn't get read out, we still read it. If it doesn't get read out on the show, we still read it, and we want to reply to all of you. So whether it's email, it's a voice note, whatever it is, like the interaction is what builds the community, the PTA staff, we're calling it. We're not allowed to call it the Brick Shit House community anymore. Well, it's not that we're not allowed to, it's just a pretty bad name.
Yeah. The email is hello@parseyorks.com.au if you want to send an email.
I'm asking people to get in touch, but not telling them where
It's fine.
Oh, it's like, it's as if it's your job. Man, can you Google something for me? I had
absolutely.
a conversation with my mate, Dylan Hindle. We played a little back-to-back set at the beautiful pub Besk around the corner from the Backchat WA studios. We played a back-to-back set, 6 hours, and we just chat and play music, and it's really fun. And Dylan's a PTA listener as well, my good mate. He only listens on Wednesdays. He's like this weird, and I think a few of his other mates, like Tommy Pryor, who's a fucking legend, Mike Italiano, these guys have days that they listen to pods. So it'll be like, okay, cool, Shelter Footy Cast is Monday.
Yep.
Backchat's Tuesday. It's just like even though PJ has released on the Monday, he will only ever give me feedback on the Wednesday after he's listened. And loved Two Boats. I thought Two Boats was one of the worst things that we have ever done. I hated it. I did not want to release it. I had skellos, as Tom would say. It was like, I thought it was so dumb. And it was a last minute thing, and the feedback
This is
like,
an episode, right, where
Yeah,
you were
this is an
picking
episode.
people who you wanted to
go on the boat.
Go on a
And
boat
it was-
with,
And they
yeah.
were just like, it was natural and fun. And I was just like, mate, maybe that's the answer. It's just like, don't give a shit. It probably is still. But then we were talking and I don't know. Dylan and I were talking and we were talking about the weather. And I was like, mate, I got to come clean. I don't know the metric for measuring rain. I don't understand it. Rainfall. So when someone will be like, yeah, we're getting 30 mils, like fucking strap yourself in. I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, hell yeah. When someone ever references mils of rain, I just say, yep. But I don't know what it means. I don't know how the calculation works. Can you please tell me?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Like how big is the bucket? Because if it's a really skinny bucket, the mils are very high.
I need to know. I've got
Okay.
no fucking clue.
All right. Let's look at this. 1 millimeter of rain means 1 liter of water has fallen on every square meter of ground. So rain gauges, usually a funnel into a measuring cylinder, collect the rain, and the depth of water in millimeters is shown how much has fallen. For example, 5 millimeters equals light rain, barely wets the ground. 20 to 30 mils of solid downpour. This is just... So it's 1 millimeter of rain means 1 liter has fallen on every square meter of ground. But I don't know how they measure that. Wait, but how is it?
I still, you're saying it to me and I don't understand.
I've just asked it to explain it like I'm 5. Okay, here's the explain it like
you-
I'm
are you
5
asking-
version.
are
I'm
you
on
asking-
ChatGPT.
Yeah, good on. This is what it's used for, not for making art, for like finding out
Yes,
something
exactly.
like this.
All right, so here's the ELI 5 version. When it rains, a rain gauge, a special cup, catches the water. It's a cylinder with straight sides, kind of like a tall measuring cup, stuck in the ground. After it rains, people look inside and see how deep the water is. If the water is 1 millimeter deep, that means 1 millimeter of rain fell. If it's 10 millimeters deep, yes. It doesn't matter how wide the gauge is because we're measuring depth, not total water, like saying the pool got 5 millimeters deeper. So,
Mate, does it make sense to you?
no, it
No, I've
doesn't.
got no fucking clue.
Skinny cup.
Mate, honestly, he also said something really cool, Dylan, and we'll in reference to 2 boats, whilst Dan's still trying to research this rain thing. Because I had to come clean on 2 boats that I don't know how to tie fishing knots.
Oh, man. Okay.
And Dylan said, I think it was don't tie knots, just tie lots.
That's a great concept. Yeah.
And I think that's PTA. Is we don't tie knots, we just tie lots. And this conversation, we're just tying lots.
Okay, let's tie some more then. The gauge has a funnel at the top that catches rain over a known area. The
Yeah.
funnel directs all that rain into a narrow measuring tube inside. Because the tube is thinner, it magnifies the depth. So 1 millimeter of rain. It's still just saying, the thing is, it's just saying the same thing over and over again, but it's not going through my brain.
Nah. And that's what I struggled with.
So even if it's a skinny tube, the numbers on it are scaled to match. So if it's a really, really, really wide bucket, the millimeters are going to be very close to the bottom. If it's a really, really, really narrow tube, the millimeter is going to be up higher on the tube.
This is where we need Tom.
Yep.
Fuck.
Sorry, I couldn't
All
give you
right,
a better
Michelle, on that
explanation.
one, that's really good PTA. Just don't tie knots, tie lots is the message. That's how you gauge rainfall. Ted Barrass sent me a track recently. He's been touring Europe and he's been raving, the big fella. He's looking weathered. Sent me a track by Gus Gus called Very Important People, kind of like a soul housey. I'm not that well versed in like electronic music and knowing eras of house music, but this track was just so cool. He sent it to me, downloaded it that day, played it that day at a set, and I fucking love it. So thank you, Ted Barrass, for sending in music. And if you are listening right now and you want to send us a track, Tom, myself, whoever, at pta.listen is where you can find us on the socials. hello@passtheorcs.com.au. Please send us music because we love hearing it. This is Very Important People. Gus Gus. We'll be right back.